talking to a camera in general is pretty weird for me when there's no one here, and trying to sort out what it is that I'm doing while I'm songwriting is even harder. Today I got up and I wasn't really feeling anything lyrically, was jumping out and didn't have any, overbearing issue that I needed to express or whatever. And so I decided to start with the music because I knew I had to write something or else day one would be a total failure. So I started with the music and I started with the drums. Found a progression and then started tweaking it to make it more what I wanted it to be. Second thing I did was the guitar that comes in, just to kind of get like the bare bones of what I was kind of feeling. And then my favorite part came, which is when I started playing around with bass effects. I love that sound so much. So all together, I came up with this. I really don't have any musical training at all. Generally, I just start playing whatever I think sounds cool, and sometimes that can turn out to be in a different time signature. It's gotten me into some weird situations when I try to show songs to Jim or any of the other dudes in the band, and I'll be going, oh yeah, no, you just play this, and they're like, what are you doing, dude? Like, this makes no sense. So if you don't understand it, I barely do, so that it's not a problem. The general idea is to have some singing here, but again, I don't know what the deal is yet. But I think it's the start of something good, and I'm going to try and make it into something better. Wish me luck. It's St. Patrick's Day. I got my green shirt, the only one that I own on. You spend a week trying to write a song, and sometimes you've got the base concept in the first day, and the base concept is really what you're trying to do. So I'm basically on to the second part, the words and the melody. It sounds exactly the same as it did yesterday, but at least I've eliminated a bunch of things that I know aren't good ideas. Thinking gang vocals and claps, but I've done that a few times before. We'll see. I'm still feeling pretty good about it, which is weird because I don't think I should be feeling really good about it considering I have 2 days left before it has to be done, but we'll see. I'm not overly worried. The frustration is kicking in and the panic is kind of kicking in. I'm still pretty much where I was at day one. I got off to a really good start and I got really stoked on what I had, and then completely blanked, and I've been blanking every single day that I've been working on it since. A lot of the time when I'm writing, I have these pictures in my head, and rather than describe the picture, I just take what I think is important and lose what I mean. And so now I just kind of have a page full of empty metaphors that I forgot the original meaning behind. It's kind of feeding the frustration, because there's some stuff here that makes no sense, not even in a poetic sense. So I'm trying to weed through, because I'm sure I had a good idea at one point. I just can't remember what it was and didn't write it down because my phone rang or something. Action and revenge. That's horrible. I forgot the next line. A firm believer in irrational reaction. A rational man reaches from the flames. Yes, of course you know what I mean. That makes complete sense. I just added the gang vocals in the chorus, which is really cool. The way I do gang vocals is really weird because it's all actually me. It's just me singing it over and over again in different voices. You feel all, which is absolutely horrible to listen to by itself. There's that gets tired. Solid biker voice. time. That gets tired. And in place of an actual drunken gang, it works fairly well if you just get extra drunk and do it just yourself. I got some lyrics that I really like and are probably the closest thing to explaining how I've been feeling for the past 5 days, and about just frustration and kind of forgetting what you were doing just because you can't think straight. I gotta write a bridge, and it's 8:08 p.m. and I'd really like to be done before 2 in the morning, so we'll see how that goes. No! The operating system held off interrupts for too long. If occurs frequently, try increasing the HW buffer size in playback engine panel 6086. I'm going to sleep because I can't focus anymore. Till tomorrow. This is turning into something that I'll most likely record and most likely will go on the album. So I'm really stoked on it, and I hope you are too. And I have to go start another song because it's Monday, and here we go again.